Yeah. From the Padma's edge to the streets of Shanghai. Now I'm in London where the rain don't ask why. They told me stay in your lane, I told them watch me fly. This one's for every dream that they said would die. Yeah. Yeah, I was born where the rivers run wide and unbound. Bangladesh soil where the monsoons drown. The mud and the green, the struggle profound. Every drop of that water still lives in me now. Fast forward years, took a flight to the east. Shanghai nights, I was learning the beast. Mandarin signs and the language released. From the fear in my chest, I was finding my peace. They asked where I'm from, I said a place far away. But the drive in my veins never led me astray. I was studying hard while the world was at play. Every problem I solved was a brick in the way. From the lab to the dorm, I was building a name. Not for fortune or fame, just to prove that I came from a town with no map to a city of lights. And I carried that weight through the endless nights. Then I met you, Shanghai girl, with the laugh like the river. You said my name like a song, made me shiver. We walked through the lanes where the old trees wither. You taught me to love in a language I'd never won. I could hear your heartbeat. We were two broken souls trying to feel complete. You showed me the city beneath all the concrete, and I let down my guard, let you into my deep. But seasons change fast in the city that's tall. One day you're everything, next you'll recall that I'm too afraid to pick up, afraid of the fall. You said, I need space, I build a wall. You left me there in the Wangpu's glow, with a heart-spoken promise and nowhere to go. I wore that heartbreak like a coat in the snow, but I kept moving forward. What else did I know? Now I'm standing at Imperial, the stone and the spire, carrying the echo of a childhood desire. Every rejection just fueled up the fire. Now the science I learned is the art I acquired. Sees the law running deep in my bones. Python and bio, and I'm building a home. From the waste to the clear, from the mud to the throne. I took all that dirt and I made it my own. Yeah, I took all that dirt and I made it my own. Yeah, let's get technical. Darcy's law, Q equals K times I. Hydraulic gradient, watch the water go by. I'm simulating treatment, biowind on the screen. Activated sludge, every parameter clean. Python scripts running, pandas numpy. I'm stacking the code, optimizing reactors, I'm carrying the load. From influent to effluent, I'm tracing the path. Every tank, every filter, I'm doing the math. This ain't just a project, this is personal depth. I'm cleaning the water that I used to regret. Back home in the village, the rivers were sick. Now I'm designing the systems to fix it real quick. So when they ask what I'm doing inside of this lab, I say I'm giving back what my homeland once had. Now I'm walking the halls where the giants have walked. Every equation I've written, every theory I've talked. They said you don't belong here, look at me now. I'm the kid from the mud with his hand on the plow. Dark seas low running deep in my bones. Python and biowind, I'm building a home. From the waste to the clear, from the mud to the throne. I took all that dirt and I made it my own. Yo, teacher, Sajing, I took all that dirt and I made it my own. They asked me to model the flow through the sand, but the hardest equation was learning to stand. After all of the doubt, after all of the fear, to look in the mirror and know that I'm here. From Bangladesh dust to the London rain, every scar on my soul is a link in the chain. That Shanghai goodbye still echoes sometimes, but I turn that pain into rhythm and rhyme. So if you're out there, still stuck in the doubt, just know that the current will carry you out. Yeah. Yeah, now I'm sitting in South Kensington, rain on the glass, thinking about rivers I crossed to get here at last. The Padma, the Wangpu, the Thames in my past. All of that water taught me how to last. I'm engineering the future, one model at a time, turning pollution to promise. I'm writing the rhyme, not just for me, but for anyone who felt like the world never wanted them to succeed. Proceed, plant a seed, watch it grow. From a kid with a dream and nowhere to go, to an engineer standing where only few go. Imperial, yeah, I wanted you to know. Darcy's low running deep in my bone. I made it my own, I made it my own. Yo, Jesus, Sajing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.